And now that you're all done, you can go to your final research paper. And here you're going to come up with a creative title. So my creative title might be Deadly But Helpful. And then I'm going to begin writing. I'm going to delete this right here, and I'm going to start on my X because this is indented. And I'm going to go back to my graphic organizer, my introduction and conclusion graphic organizer, and I'm going to decide which introduction I want to do. I'm going to do the question. So I'm going to scroll over it, I'm going to hit copy, and then I'm going to go back to my final research paper, and I'm going to hit paste. Then I'm going to go back to my graphic organizer again, and I'm going to add my summary. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste right next to that sentence. Lastly, there's one more sentence in the introduction that I need. I'm going to copy this over, back to the final, and I'm going to hit paste again. So my introduction is done. Now you're going to hit enter, and it should already be tabbed. If it's not, go ahead and tab it so that there's an indent for your next paragraph. Now you're going to open up your natural disasters body paragraphs draft, and you're going to highlight all of that information you had. You're going to hit copy, go back to the final, paste. Okay? Now, do you see how this needs to be indented? I'm going to go back and just hit indent so that each paragraph starts with an indent. Okay, now I just need to add my conclusion. So I'm going to go back to my graphic organizer, my introduction and conclusion graphic organizer, and I'm going to copy the first sentence of my conclusion. Go back to my final paper, hit paste. Then I'm going to copy the summary of my conclusion. Go back to my final paper. I'm going to hit paste. And then I have one more sentence in the conclusion, so I'm going to copy that over. Go back to the final and hit paste. Whoops. Try that one more time. Okay, now my paper is all done. You have a title, you have your whole paper. Now all you have to do is, I'm going to move this back up. Add the websites you used. So remember, plagiarizing is when you copy word for word and you don't cite your sources. Here we're going to cite our sources or copy and paste our websites so that people know where we got our information from. So go now back to the Hurricane Maria research, and you're going to copy the first two websites listed for you. Then go back to your final research, and then you're going to paste those there. And then you're missing one website. The last website then is the one you chose. So you're not going to highlight this one because this is where you went to go find the article you chose. It's going to be the one that you used that wasn't listed up here. So it's not the World Vision one because that one's right there. The Science News one I used for number 3 to answer number 3. So I know this one is my other article that I used that wasn't listed above. So I'm going to copy that one. I'm going to go back to my final paper, and I'm going to hit that paste into that last one. I'm going to hit paste and paste that onto my last page. Now you are all done. I don't want you to turn it in just yet. I want you to review the grading rubric. Remember to view COPS, capitalization, organization, punctuation, and spelling. This is citations, so that means that you had all 3 websites listed. I just showed you how to do that. And then go ahead and reread your introduction, body paragraphs, and conclusion, and make sure you have everything you need to get a 3 in each category. Down here, it shows your standard-based grading. So if you get 3s in all areas, you'll get a 4. If you get 2s in some 3s, you'll get a 3 overall. If you get maybe 2s and 1s mostly, you'll probably get a 2. And then a 1 would be mostly 1s or 2s, okay? So if you have any questions, email me or Miss Silva, and have fun with this. Bye.